Welcome back to Purpose Built. On today's episode, we're going to get back into the Kombi. I got rust converter I want to do in there. So as you seen last time, I got that goo in there and washed it all out and everything else. And so because I washed it out with water, it's left a little bit of rusty bits in there. So rust convert it, get into that, and see what else happens. Okay, so here we go. So, as you've seen last episode, I put all that goo and stuff in here, and it's done a pretty good job. It's taken a lot of the rust off the top and left me with a bit of surface rust because I washed it out with some water. So now we're going to get in here, clean up any little bits I want to clean up, and then run some rust converter all over it. And then maybe we should be able to get some paint in here, just a bit of etch primer, just to keep it all so it's not going to rust anymore or get any water on it. It won't screw up what I've already done. So hopefully today goes well, we'll get on to that. So rust converter time. Rust converter's doing its job on the back half there in the engine bay, so let it sit for 10-15 minutes, and while that's doing that I'm going to chuck some paint stripper on here. So paint stripper on here, chuck some on the front there near the arch, and then thinking I might chuck the front door on as well. That way I can start doing there's a few little rust repairs I've got to do on the doors, and that way I can chuck it on and then get it off the ground and also clean up some more. So let's get into it. Looking pretty good. Got most of the blue paint off. Apparently the paint stripper I got is really not very good on the white stuff. So it's taken most of the bits off. I think I'm down to primerish stuff, and that's the paint, because the primer stuff comes off really easy. So I got that's a B pillar and the arch done. Got a little bit more down the bottom. Got most of that done and around there. There's always a little bit, but I'm gonna hit it back with some. I'm gonna sand it all back, get it all nice and flat before I do any bog work and stuff like that, so that way I can chuck a bit of primer on, and it'll take off all the little high spots of paint and whatnot. In here we're not looking too bad, so all the rusty converter stuff's gone all white and converted most of the stuff, so looking really good. All over there is pretty nice. I cleaned up a little bit with the wire wheel on some pieces, so yeah. It's getting a little bit late, so I think I'm gonna pause for now, and I'll see you guys in a second.
and there we are, a nice clean combi. So I just wasn't quite happy with all the finishes I was getting using the equipment I had on hand. Like, I could have sat there for ages and wheel-wheeled and done everything, but I just don't think it was going to give me the finish that I got now. So got it all sandblasted, mostly soda blasted, so it didn't warp all the panels, and sandblasted where the rust was. It's just got it done locally to me. Wasn't too bad, and then took it to a mate's paint booth and just etch primed as much as everything that I could with my dad. He's in there helping me, giving me a hand. So yeah, really happy. There's a few pinholes and other little bits and pieces that I'm going to have to fix that I probably wouldn't have found if I did it the other way, which I'm really happy I did it this way now. Wasn't too expensive, a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but happy with the results. And now I can move on to so much other stuff and save myself a heap of time. So from now on, I'm probably going to be every fortnight again. I just had some other stuff that have been taken care of, which now is done, and I should be back to once a fortnight, which should be really good. Yeah, so coming up, there's probably some more combi stuff, just because I got it sandblasted now. I can panel beat and weld in some extra pieces and do all that kind of stuff, but more on that next time. But yeah, thank you for watching and tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Cheers.